Welcome to Magic Arcanum. I'm Ryan Gomez. Behind the scenes is Nicole Etzen, and we are so glad you're here because it's story time. And what a story time it is. Our friends at Dragon Shield asked us to take a shot at a Batman-themed commander deck for their deck building contest. And after seeing how much you guys enjoyed watching the Superman deck that we did a few weeks ago, how could we say no? From August 30th to September 20th, you can enter the contest yourself by submitting a deck list at tappedout.com. The winner, as chosen by Dragon Shield, will receive a full set of these awesome Justice League sleeves and a $100 gift card. There's a link in the description beneath this video that will take you right to the contest page with all of the details. There's also a link to shop at Dragon Shield, and any purchases made that way will support Magic Arcanum. So why not check it out, grab yourself some superhero-themed sleeves, and protect your next deck today. If you need some inspiration for your next deck, hold on to your bat phone, because we're about to take a look at my list for the Dragon Shield Batman Commander Deck Building Challenge. It all starts with the commander, of course, and I'm gonna pick Sir Gwen, Hero of Ashvale. Batman is known as the Dark Knight and has a fantastic utility belt full of equipment that he equips for free. So I think this is a great foundation for our Batmander. And with a little touch up to the art, it becomes much easier to see how this vigilant, menacing knight really captures the fighting style of Gotham's caped crusader. Now, Batman often pushes himself to the limits, and drawing extra cards at the price of some life, well, that feels a lot like digging deep during a long night of keeping the streets safe. And those streets, by the way, will be played by Ravnica. The sprawling city plain makes a great magical Gotham that we can fill with Batman's allies and enemies. So our basic lands will come from Ravnica to create our skyline. The captured criminally insane will end up at Geyer Reach Sanitarium on loan from Innistrad, but it could fit in on Ravnica. The Batcave will be played by Cavern of Souls, where Batman can plan his next move and be ready for any sort of counterspell. The secret entrance, of course, is a Rogue's Passage. I've also got Blast Zone in here because stuff in Gotham seems to blow up quite a bit, and Command Tower represents the headquarters for our Ravnica City Police Force, who will summon Batman with a glaring spotlight, our bat signal. How will Batman answer the call? In his Batmobile, of course. Fleetwheel Cruiser goes into the deck. They have vehicles on Ravnica. This one might look a little bit out of place, but we can roll with it. Before heading out, though, Batman will have to suit up. He's had a few different outfits over the years, so I'll let him pick between Mage Bane or Argentum Armor, or Brawlers or Dark Steel Plate, depending on what kind of threats he expects to encounter on the rooftops of Ravnica that particular night. There's no utility belt card, but adventuring gear is pretty close, right? And despite being a game about wizards, there is shockingly little equipment that represents capes. So we're going to use Whisper Silk Cloak and then slap on a Mask of Avacyn to protect our identity. We can complete the look with Lightning Greaves and then find whatever we need when we open the armory. Now in my version, Batman is a literal knight on Ravnica, and so he could carry any number of cool swords, but I wanted to stick to him not using weapons. Feel free to put different gear in your deck though if you want to. For his loyal sidekick, I am putting my own spin on things and making Robin an actual bird. Gust Cloak Savior, in fact. He can fly, and he has the ability to untap and remove your blocked creatures from combat. So this is a lot like Robin's acrobatics and skill at keeping Batman out of dangerous situations. Dark Confidant is our Alfred Pennyworth. He is an expensive butler to keep around, but an invaluable member of your team, as he will consistently help you advance your game plan and find the answers that you so desperately need. And speaking of answers, Batman's one rule is that he does not kill. So all of the removal in the deck is some form of exile or pacifism variant. You're just going to have to beat everyone up with your well-equipped commander, I guess. Batman does have help beyond Robin and Alfred. There's Commissioner Gordon, for whom I am selecting Hicks's Prison Warden. Now, I know he's from Theros and not really from Ravnica, but he could fit in here just fine, and he is so good at locking away the bad guys, I just had to put him in. The other soldiers in the deck and Assemble the Legion represent the ranks of the Gotham City Police Department working alongside Batman to help keep the streets safe, and boy do they have their work cut out for them. I was able to put several Batman villains in here as well, and to me they're the more fun half of the whole deck. Catacomb Crocodile is Killer Croc, Bloodfray Giant is Bane, and Agent of Masks is Two-Face. That one's right there in the flavor text. Primal Clay becomes Clayface, Grim Poppet plays our Scarecrow, and there are no penguins in Magic, really, but I thought Bone Picker was an intimidating choice, even if he's not a top hat wearing crime boss. Those are all well and good, but you cannot have Batman without his iconic nemesis, the Joker. And since this is all taking place on Ravnica, who better to represent Joker than Rakdos himself? Rakdos the Showstopper introduces a bit of chaos when you cast him, for you and your opponent. He loves a good captive audience, and when you include Massacre Girl as his Harlequin, well, you know what they say, you can't spell slaughter without laughter. The rest of the creatures are all underlings, thugs, goons, and lowlifes from all corners of our Ravnica Gotham. So head over to tappedout.com to see my full list and to submit your own. Remember, you could win a set of Dragon Shield sleeves and a gift card that you could spend on a magic accessory Batman would definitely own, the Nomad. This is the perfect companion for your deck. I mean, just look at this thing. It's made out of rugged black leather, and it unfolds into an ideal play space for your games on the go. These rows with pockets hold all of your cards. There's space for lands, creatures, everything, and they're nice and snug. So if you play outside, there's no risk of a breeze blowing away your battlefield. The Nomad can be full width or narrow profile, making it perfect for playing while flying or inside a moving car. It even comes with these slim tokens, so you can track your game state without needing to pack any extra beads or dice. Yeah, I can imagine Batman and Robin playing some Commander, and then the bat signal goes up and they close up their Nomads, go catch the Joker for the 100th time, and then retire to the Batcave to resume their game, perfectly preserved, thanks to the utility belt nature of the Nomad. So if you want to get one for yourself or the superhero in your life, use the link down below to shop at Dragon Shield. Doing that will support Magic Arcanum, we appreciate it, and you'll donate 25% of that sale to the local game store of your choice. And then, of course, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the great stories you'll only find here on Magic Arcanum. We'll see ya!